Star Trek is owned by CBS Studios Inc. If you love what we do, then please consider supporting CryptFail on Patreon. Your support helps us grow and to create more content more often. And now, on with the show. Look again at that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of. Every human being who ever was lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering. Thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines. Every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there, on a mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. Imagination will often carry us to worlds that never were, but without it we go nowhere. Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known. These are the voyages of the U.S.S. Pegasus. About an hour later.
Okay.
You can see the shuttle is parked there.
Well, thank you for bringing us back here.
That is my pleasure.
Did the rest of them come with us, or just the pilot?
Only the pilot, that's all that was requested, right?
Yep.
I think so, yeah. I believe so.
All right. Well, they might be expecting a report, so...
I mean, I suppose we could contact the scientists again.
I suppose we still have the frequencies that the scientists were on. Wait, are the scientists still back in the city?
Yes, they didn't come with us, as far as I'm aware. They're still, slightly injured, not massively, aside from the two who are dead. But I don't think they want to come underground, wherever.
Okay. All right. Well, Hunt will thank the pilot and get out from the co-pilot seat, and after having learnt how to fly one of these ships completely, crash course in hover... What'd they call
Hovercopter?
it? Hovercopter training?
They call it a crash course when it's a flying vehicle?
When it's Hunt?
A concussion course.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right.
Yeah. Kel will head over to the shuttle.
Trolling much.
No.
And then again. Hunt will,
I don't.
has the other shuttle been blown to Kingdom Come?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
So I'm assuming there's a big crater there now. Okay. All right. Well, Hunt will go to the shuttle, in through the rear hangar bay. Hangar bay. Oh God! In through the rear door.
Yep. Kel's headed to the shuttle as well.
So
Actually-
are the others, I imagine.
Hunt's looking up.
Yes, I will go to the shuttle as well.
Is it still cloudy? Is it raining? Or?
Yes, it is.
In that case, Hunt's sort of darting across over to the other shuttle.
And are the two same security people there?
Yep, and they look thrilled.
Of course they do. They're like, why did we get sent back here with these people?
All right. Well, Hunt will get into the pilot seat. So, where are these coordinates again? Hunt calls out to the back.
Or gives some coordinates and kind of punches them into a comm panel on the side of the shuttle.
Wait, that's in the middle of a mountainous terrain.
Yep. Is that going to be a problem?
No, but you might want to strap in.
All right.
What's on his... I wonder what they call them.
Seatbelts.
Seatbelts?
I'm wondering
Or
if they do call them
is there a
seatbelts.
futuristic name for seatbelts? I don't
Buckle
know.
up. Buckle up, this is gonna get hairy.
All right. Kel will put on whatever her seatbelt is called.
Is our commander still with us?
I'm here. Yes.
Oh.
Sorry. Yes. Yes. And I will buckle up accordingly. But I
Fun to
always
say.
do because it's protocol. So
And very logical, yes. I'm just imagining Hunt as being one of those, you know, when your parents like, I'm not starting this car till everyone's seatbelt is on.
Don't make me pull the shuttle over.
I'll
I
turn
feel-
this shuttle around.
If you don't stop arguing in the back seat. And we are not stopping at McDonald's.
I'll get the Pegasus to beam you out.
You just try me, mister.
All right. I guess let's go
All
look
right.
for a mysterious energy source deep under some mountains.
Yep. So Hunt's powering up the shuttle and flying towards the mountainous terrain.
Okay, so it takes a bit of time, and you're quite quick. You're not going to go to warp in the atmosphere, but you're quite quick. So it
As
doesn't take long
you.
to get there.
But no. I mean, warp 1. We'd
So,
probably
gain
overshoot
some-
the mark. Yes.
So to gain some momentum, if someone wants to do a scientific scan,
3 success.
Nice.
you have 2 momentum.
Wonderful.
Nice. 2 additional. Does anyone remember what we were at?
I don't think you had many because you weren't needing to do much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some, like, from the nebula stuff and, like, when we were chasing the ship.
All right.
Commander, how good of a pilot are you?
That sounds like a loaded question. Why?
Well, I've identified that the power source is 3 kilometers down, and there is a fissure that's open in the side of the mountain that I believe leads to the source.
And
Do you think you can pilot a shuttle through a narrow crack in the
is
side of a
the
mountain?
fissure wide enough to pilot a shuttle through?
I don't know how much room you need.
The width of a shuttle, plus some, a couple, at least a couple of feet each side.
I need as much as I do.
Some will be good.
Is there enough room to pilot a shuttle?
I don't know. You're telling this story.
You tell us.
If Aura thinks there is, there may be.
Oh, amazing.
Or there may not be.
I think so. I'm not the best judge, but
All right. All
I
right.
have no reason to think that there isn't.
Where's this fissure? We'll go and have a look. And
Hmm.
Yeah,
So-
that makes sense to do a flyover first.
Hunt will do a fly over the fissure. Is it?
And it looks like an earthquake possibly has cracked some of this mountain, and there is a gap that will be tight.
Ah.
All right. Would shields help?
Possibly.
All right. How far down? Hunt's looking at Aura.
3
Thatcher.
kilometers. It
What
is
is it?
quite a ways.
Hey. Okay. All right. Shields up.
All right.
Everyone strapped in.
Yes.
Yes.
Commander, you better let the Pegasus know we're going underground and might be out of contact.
Okay. Send the signal up to the Pegasus. Let them know.
All right. So I can roll. I can only get an extra die if I meet a value. Becoming a better pilot.
That doesn't get you a better pilot. Better pilot. That doesn't get you an extra dice.
It doesn't get us a better pilot.
That's what, or are you spending a determination?
Oh, can I spend a determination?
I don't know. Have you spent one yet?
I think he did.
Did last time,
last
didn't you?
game, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so it's just 2d6, isn't it? Or 2d20.
You can buy one if you want to spend one of your momentum.
Hmm. How many momentum do we have?
2, because we forgot.
Yep. All right. Can I buy one momentum? Spend a momentum? Up to you guys.
I think that's a good idea. But this is not a roll you want to fail.
Does anyone else have any opinions?
I've got no objection.
No objections either.
All right. Okay, so it's what? Control or daring and con? Yeah, daring and con. Okay. 3 successes.
Oh, nice.
Yay. Spend a momentum, gain a momentum.
Yep. End up with the same momentum.
It slowly guides the ship down into the crevice or the fissure. Switches the the front lateral lights on and brings it around, focusing on the front and around to the side. Taking it careful, going deeper and deeper. All right, so it's the walls start to close in, obviously jagged from being torn open from whatever forces. It happens really super dark once we disappear within the fissure, but it's not long. Probably after about 10 minutes of just gliding the shuttle down, we get to a point where there's literally a gap in front of us. We've hit the floor of this particular part of the fissure, jagged rock, which leads into a small gap that looks like it's about that looks like there's a chamber beyond. A huge chamber, and there's faint light within. There's actually no visible way down from the inside.
In a shuttle or at
In the
all?
shuttle, we'd have to. So, okay. Well, there's no. We can't go down any further than this. We can only go forward, and this shuttle's too wide to go forward. But beyond this, that gap there in front of us, there's. It looks like, and Hunt's peering out through the front windows of the shuttle. Looks like that's a huge chamber.
Hmm.
Shall we go explore?
I suppose we should.
Yes, we have no option. Okay, so Hunt
Do
manages.
we have EVA suits for everybody on the shuttle? I'm assuming the temperature and everything is not the best.
It's not. Well, it's quite cool where you are.
Okay.
It might be an idea to bring them along with us just in case, because
And there is oxygen.
we don't know whether there's gases being released by these events.
Perhaps we should try and communicate with the Pegasus and see if we are able to contact them this far below.
Yennek to Pegasus. Appears there's too much electromagnetic interference.
Well, hopefully we won't need to contact them.
Right. Hunt lands the shuttle. That sort of lands with a bit of a thud and sort of tilts to the side a little bit as it settles on the rocky terrain beneath it. Unclicks himself from the chair and picks up an EVA suit. All right, I'm set to go.
I'm ready.
Yep, I'll grab a suit as well and get ready.
Is there enough
we
for
have-
all of us?
Well, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there's 4.
6 would be needed, correct?
There's 2 security guys.
Hunt looks back at the red shirts. Oh, right. You guys don't mind staying here, do you?
One, yeah, exactly.
They're used
I'm
to it.
sure it'll be fine.
Ah.
Okay, so I think we disembark.
Hunt opens up the back ramp.
Yep.
Head
And
on
it
down.
is definitely cool. Like
Cool.
you don't, if you're in your EVA, you don't, unless you've got your helmet off.
Nope.
Do you have your helmet on? Or
I'm just carrying the EVS suit.
Do we have, like, does a sensor work like a handheld, like your tricorder type instruments? Okay. So we'd know then right away that it's... Temperature's fine, so... Lieutenant Aura, scan for unusual energy readings.
Sorry, Commander. There's something in these rocks that's messing with the scanning signal. I'm not getting anything.
Okay. We will have to do this the old-fashioned way. Just everybody keep an eye on your surroundings.
All right.
Yes, Hunt's leading the way into the chamber.
We should
All
perhaps
right.
grab some rope just in case we have to go down more.
Hmm.
Tora will hold some rope out to Hunt as he leads the way. As Hunt leads the way.
Oh, wow. Hunt's leading you obliviously. Security, insight. I get 1 success.
Okay. So not obliviously.
So not completely oblivious. As we get to the chamber, you can definitely tell that the chamber is not natural. It's about 400 feet high and 400 feet wide.
Okay.
As we enter the chamber, Hunt sort of like says, I think there might be a way leading down, way off, actually probably around about the middle of the room. That won't know until we get there.
This chamber looks kind of familiar. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I feel like I've been here before.
That would be
Yes, me too.
odd. You also feel like you've been here before?
Yes.
Interesting.
Don't know why I've never been here before.
No, I certainly don't have any feelings of nostalgia for the place. That is interesting.
Hunt makes his way towards the center of the room.
And
The rest of us probably follow in quick succession.
yeah, I'm gonna follow. Kelle's probably gonna be looking more interestedly at whatever reactions Yennek and Aura have.
Yeah, sorry, Lieutenant Aura. The are the sensors? Is the readings you're getting like an actual bouncing off something, or would you suspect that the scanner might be being jammed?
It's hard to tell.
Does it appear to be a natural occurrence or something that could be manufactured?
It really could be either. I'm just not getting any return. All of the pings that I've been sending out are coming back. Just kind of not telling me any information about the surroundings.
Okay. This room that we're in right now, so you said the it's kind of cut out. Looks like it's been carved out intentionally.
Oh no, it is a definite manufactured.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I'd say man-made,
been-
but whatever, a lemur made or whatever.
Yeah, not man-made.
Someone
made
has made it. Yes.
It's
It is
someone
not cut
made.
out like the Genesis room,
Okay.
where the walls, are definitely still a cave, but they've cut it out. like they said, we did this in a month or whatever, and what it would have taken,
Right.
2 years for. It's not like that. It's absolutely manufactured. The floor is a
Oh, okay.
polished,
It's yeah.
and there is a pattern on it. Lines coming to the center of the room where there is a circle, which is clearly not natural, and the walls themselves are sloping downwards on like a
Right.
45-degree angle, and there's patterns on them, and some
There are
pillars.
patterns on them. Okay.
Yeah. And there's
Anything
some
that makes
pillars.
any sense?
Nope, but you have seen it before.
May
Did
I
we-
ask where I've seen it before?
Something to do with a black hole.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Ah.
I was
Perhaps.
thinking that, but I didn't want to jump to that conclusion without. Okay. So I tell the others that Aura and I have seen this before. This looks like some of the Forerunner technology.
The Forerunner technology. That was.
Sorry, not Forerunner. The what did they call them?
I think they were called Forerunners or
Were they?
something like
Yeah,
that.
the Forerunners.
Yep.
Yes.
That sounds
Yeah.
right to me. Yeah. That is interesting. So they were on this planet as well?
Well, it is the same quadrant of the
That's
galaxy.
true.
Still, I never thought their reach would extend this far, although I guess if they're advanced enough civilization, I
certainly-
shouldn't be too surprised.
They certainly seem to have been.
Okay. So I'll make sure everybody that has a phaser, including the security detail, make sure you have your phasers ready.
All right.
Yes, the
I know
last
you don't
one
have
of
any,
these-
so Kelle.
I do. I have
you
one.
do? I thought you didn't have one.
I don't like to use it. I have one.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. I thought you actually did not have one. Okay.
No.
No worries.
I-
No worries.
Will not use it unless it is absolutely necessary.
The last one of these we encountered had automated defense systems.
Correct.
If this is the same, if this is the same creatures or race who created the last one, it's quite likely that this one will also have defenses of some sort.
It's
I
interesting.
think we moved to the circle in the floor. I think. Did we not? Was there
Mhm.
not like some kind of pedestal or something that rose from the?
No, it's flat, but there's a circle in the dead center of the room, engraved in the ground, and there's lines coming to that circle from all the different parts of the room.
I wonder why it became active 10 years ago. 'Cause probably the race was here long before that.
Perhaps somebody found it.
If they found it, why didn't they?
It might be a means to, like, this is their version of breaking the Prime Directive. So, well, it's not even really breaking the Prime Directive, but this might be their way to spur on civilizations to venture beyond their home planet.
Could someone have found it, somehow activated it, and then been killed by whatever sort of automated defense system you were talking about? In that case, they wouldn't have been able to inform anyone.
Yep, there truly is only one way to find that out.
This
to
is
explore more.
correct.
So I guess we continue exploring then. We will check out this room a little bit more to see if the carvings. So I ask everybody to take pick a spot basically and start seeing if anything looks like it can be deciphered somehow.
Yeah, Kelle and Hunt saw some carvings on a rock back on the other planet. Is there anything that looks like that here? Similar
Nope.
things or no? Okay. I guess
the
that
room
was done by
itself
the cat people, wasn't it? Not by
Yeah.
the Forerunners.
This is huge and empty.
The last one of these that we saw had a control panel. Are there any paths we can see branching off in different directions?
Nope.
Just a
So
big
is this
empty
one,
room.
It's like a massive foyer.
Huh.
Does anything happen when we touch the runes on the walls?
Nope.
Okay. Can we
Well,
walk
I
to the
guess
center
we're-
of the room, where that circle
Yep.
is?
Yep.
You can,
Okay.
Kelle will.
nothing happens when you do it.
All right.
Looks
Well, that
dangerous.
rules
You
out-
go first.
Guess it's a
Very deadly.
landmine.
What's Hunt
You go
doing?
first.
Watch what?
What is Hunt
Oh.
doing?
Everyone else is standing on a circle, which hasn't done anything.
And Aura is jumping up and down.
Okay, fine. Aura's
Fine.
jumping.
Where are the security guards?
Not there.
They.
They're still in the shuttle or wherever you left it.
Okay. Hans does a bit of a 360 around the circle. Sees everyone else walking onto it, and it's like surprised that they're like almost expecting something to happen.
Hey, you see a big circle on the floor?
He
You jump
shrugs,
on it.
He shrugs his shoulders and steps onto the circle.
And Hunt glows just slightly. And
As you do when you hunt.
Friends, you're glowing.
That was admittedly unexpected. After. Oh.
and then this voice echoes through the chamber. And it says genetic modification. Slave race detected.
Oh dear.
And then the circle starts going down into the floor.
That didn't sound good.
I don't think it was my jumping.
No.
I'm sort
Genetic.
of looking at himself. Is he still glowing?
Nope. Once it started going down, the glowing faded.
Genetic modification.
Slave race. You think it's talking about humans?
I mean, if nothing happened till Commander Hunt set foot on the circle, I don't think they were talking about any of us.
So you all stood on it, and it
nothing
wasn't till
happened.
I stood on
Yeah.
it, and it went slave
And
race.
it said, yes, genetic modification, slave race detected.
Interesting. Don't know whether to be offended or what.
Is that
Probably.
how I would suggest probably that being offended is a good course of action in
I think you should
that
take
case.
some.
Hunt's trying to
Um,
balance himself as the thing's going down. I'm assuming it's going down in a circular motion as well.
Yeah, sure. It was just going down.
It's
If you
spinning
wanted to
around as well?
slowly if you wanted to slowly be turning, like a the camera was moving around everyone, to be like dramatic. Yeah, sure.
We like it when it's
Intense anime
dramatic.
music.
This is a race that built black holes. They're kind of dramatic.
The the Ithic, the people we evacuated off the other planet where the Forerunners had left technology, they considered themselves sort of servants to these people. Maybe it was they knew they used to serve them, but they weren't sure exactly how. Do you think these are people who go around to pre-war planets and I don't know, I guess enslave people?
I think I got it.
Got
Hunt,
what?
You
Yes?
probably still have Ithic DNA on you.
What? Why would he have Ithic DNA?
Well, you guys... I guess that's true. Kelle doesn't. It didn't do anything for Kelle.
What?
Well, both of you went down to the planet, right? And the Ithic
Yes.
were their slave race. So, perhaps it was picking up some trace genetic material from the Ithic.
But Tuan was there.
You're right. That's why it didn't work.
Or is it-
I know what you're pointing at, Aaron, and I'm hesitant to ask. Tuan, do you want to do a scan on me just to see if there's any?
I can do a scan. Kelle will pull out her medical tricorder, and should I roll to see if I can determine if his DNA is somehow modified? Ooh, that is one success.
Wow.
Very sad. So, yep, Kelle is scanning. Commander Hunt. So, you're fine, as far as I can tell. You haven't been genetically modified or anything, but there is Ithic DNA being picked up?
Come again?
The scan is detecting not that your DNA is different or that you have been modified in any way, but the scan is detecting Ithic DNA.
That's right.
Hasn't it been weeks since we had contact with?
It has certainly been a while, and I mean, there wasn't any on... I mean, I can scan myself, but this didn't activate until you stepped onto the circle.
I don't understand how I could have Ithic DNA inside me.
I'm not sure of why or how.
Sort of scratching his head.
There's Ithic DNA, but there is indeed Ithic DNA on this scan. It's not necessarily in your body, it could be on you.
Why doesn't Kelle have it? I mean, both of you were equally close to the Ithic.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, I mean, we weren't both in the same place the entire time, but
Hunt's looking a little bit sheepish at the moment.
The Voyages of the U.S.S. Pegasus utilises the excellent official rules Star Trek Adventures released by Mephidius Games. Featuring Emily as Lieutenant Kelle, Shadow as Lieutenant Aura, Raveninsane as Commander Hunt, Ken as Commander Yennek, and Ghost as the GM. Many of the sounds come from Syrinscape, an excellent app for bringing more life to your gaming table. You can find us at critfail.com.